As Americans say their final goodbyes to President George H.W. Bush, our next guest shares his own memory of the time that he sent the late president a very special birthday wish and the response that he got from 41. Take a listen.
Mr. President, this is John Rich wishing you a very happy 85th birthday.
John, this is George Bush. I'm very touched by it. I love your music, and I love this song particularly. So you're guaranteeing me a happy 85th birthday.
Nice.
So cool.
We know it happened because it was on television. Joining us right now to tell us is one half of the legendary country music duo, Big and Rich. It's Rich.
Good morning, fellas and ladies. Yeah, that was awesome.
Tell us about it. Tell us the backstory.
And what that song means.
Well, so the song is a song I wrote about my granddad, who was a World War II vet. He had 6 Purple Hearts. He was what they called a tunnel rat, little guy. They'd send him into the caves, you know. And so I wrote a song about him, but then knowing that President Bush was also World War II and it was his 85th birthday, I missed singing it to him live, so I left it on his answering machine, and then he called me back, and I played phone tag and missed him, but I'm kind of glad I missed it because now I have it. You know what I mean?
Tape.
Otherwise, I'd be telling, you're not going to believe George Bush. No, he didn't. But no, we have that, and you know, I just think it's the song honors World War II vets, the greatest generation.
Yeah.
It says if it wasn't for the greatest generation, then the ones still fighting for our nation, because of that, I've never had to kill for my way of life.
Yeah.
And when you walk into your house, to your left
Right.
is your grandfather's uniform, right?
That's right. His World War II uniform's there. My other granddaddy fought in Germany, so you know those guys literally saved the world. And now we got guys and girls out there fighting for the American dream, and we have a lot of respect for them in country music. And we write songs about them.
Why do you do so much for the troops?
Because without them, the American dream is dead. You know, I think we can talk about all the rights that we have, but the overarching thing is the American dream. You got the right in this country to go for it. And you guys are following your American dream. I'm following mine. Everybody out there watching has a shot. Doesn't mean you're going to get it, but at least you've got a shot to go for it.
And speaking of you got a shot, let's talk a little bit about this.
Wow, we brought a few extra bottles for you guys.
Okay, this is your whiskey. It's
It is.
Redneck Riviera, named. What came first, the bourbon or the joint you've got down on Broadway in Nashville?
Well, so Redneck Riviera downtown in Nashville was being built, and I said, I've always been a Crown Royal drinker.
You have been.
Which is Canadian.
You had that
Canadian blend.
vest.
I do. Canadian blended whiskey, and I said, well, that's Canadian blended. Where's the American blended? And nobody really had anything called that, so I went to work on this in 17. It's now in 41 states. We give 10% of every bottle back to these guys, the Folds of Honor, which I know y'all support as well. We just wrote a check on behalf of Redneck Riviera Whiskey that covered 37 college grants with Folds of Honor.
Wow, that's fantastic. And I was there for the launch of this. It really went into, a lot went into the making of this.
It did, yeah.
You're not just winging it.
No, and I don't endorse it. I own it. So, like, the glass is made in America. The cork is made in America. I mean, it's 100% American. It's the smoothest stuff out there, and I give back the Folds, which to me is the best of both worlds. It's just redneckriviera.com. You go to that, and there's a store locator. You put your zip code in. Boom. 41 states in 11 months. It's incredible.
I love the Get Down kit. And it's
the
not
the Get Down kit.
It's G-I-T.
Yeah. So that's a bottle of Redneck. That's a bottle of Redneck and 2 bags of jerky just for Christmas. This is at Costco. This is at Albertsons. Safeway. This is at all Winn-Dixie. This is all the grocery stores around America.
You know, and we've all been involved with Folds of Honor. And when you meet those college students, and you know you're helping them go to college.
Yeah.
Because they have lost one of their loved ones, one of their parents, or their parents are severely injured. How does it make you feel?
I met a girl yesterday. I didn't even know she was going to be there, who is now going to UCF, Central Florida, on a scholarship that was paid for by Redneck Riviera. I mean, they didn't tell me she was coming, and I just almost froze, and just the chills went up your arm. And you know, you hear about all these scholarships that they do, but when you meet somebody who's actually going through college through Folds of Honor, it's powerful.
It's not just a name, it's a person.
It's a person.
Look at the lives you've changed.
You should have seen her eyes when I'm talking to her, and her mother's standing there, you know, and I said, to think that Redneck Riviera is putting you through college, I said, how old are you? She said 22. I said, thank God you can drink some of this.
You know what, John? I wonder if it's the girl that was on our sofa recently. Where the producers were telling us, yes, she had a dream to be an actress. She's now going to school in Central Florida. So you paid for her to go to school. That's all. She lost her dad.
That's right.
She loves her dad, was talking all about him, and now she is one of the Disney characters. So she's fulfilling her dream.
Yes, so Redneck Riviera Whiskey is putting her through college through Folds of Honor.
Good.
It's so awesome. So I would say if you're out there in America and you want to go buy some of this, it's everywhere.
Right. You can also get your boots. There's a lot of stuff that he has. You are a conglomerate, a walking corporation.
Well, it's the American dream. Like I said, I'm an entrepreneur, and you asked about our vets and active duty. That's what they fight to preserve.
Indeed. If you'd like more information about Folds of Honor, go to foldsofhonor.org. John Rich, always
Thank you,
a pleasure.
guys. Appreciate it.
And if you're on...
That's for you.
Yeah.
We've never seen that man before.
Who is that guy?
He's not even full-time.
All right.
And now he's gone. All right. Thanks, John. Great to
Thanks,
see
guys.
you.
Appreciate it. Thank
His
you.
name's John, too.
Hey.
And meanwhile,
He's not rich.
All right, a major Hollywood blockbuster, While You Were Sleeping, why Kevin Hart just stepped down as the Oscars host 2 days after he said yes to taking the job.
And
Something
did
he
the
said
arrest
7
of a
years ago.
Chinese tech exec tank the stock market yesterday and ignite a new trade feud? We're live with new details coming up.